Welcome back to Auto VIP, the channel where we dive deep into the latest cars, SUVs, trucks, and everything in between, giving you real insight into performance, features, and pricing so you know exactly what to expect before stepping into a dealership. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay connected for our detailed reviews of upcoming models. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 2026 GMC Yukon Denali, a full-size luxury SUV that has long been a staple in GMC's lineup. Known for blending upscale design, rugged capability, and advanced technology, the Yukon Denali is often the go-to choice for families who want comfort without compromising power. The 2026 model year continues to refine that formula, and it's worth exploring what makes this SUV stand out, particularly in terms of performance and price. Let's start with performance, because that's one of the main reasons buyers consider the Denali over the standard Yukon. The 2026 GMC Yukon Denali continues to offer a powerful V8 engine under the hood, giving drivers the commanding performance they expect. The 6.2-litre V8 engine remains the heart of the Denali lineup, delivering around 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. This engine pairs with a 10-speed automatic transmission that has been tuned for smooth and responsive shifts, making both highway cruising and towing feel effortless. Acceleration feels strong for a vehicle of its size, with the Yukon Denali able to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 6 seconds. That's impressive considering this SUV weighs over 5,500 pounds and is built to carry up to 8 passengers plus cargo. GMC has made sure the Denali doesn't just look imposing, but actually drives with confidence and authority. If you're looking for towing power, the 2026 Yukon Denali doesn't disappoint either. Properly equipped, it can tow up to 8,200 pounds, which means boats, campers, or trailers are easily within reach. GMC includes advanced trailering technology, like a trailer brake controller and a camera system that helps with hitch guidance and trailer monitoring. That makes it easier for drivers who may not be experienced with heavy towing. But performance isn't just about raw numbers, it's also about the driving experience. GMC has worked to make the Yukon Denali ride more like a premium luxury SUV than a truck-based utility vehicle. One of the standout features is the available Air Ride adaptive suspension system. This system automatically adjusts the ride height depending on driving conditions, improving both aerodynamics on the highway and clearance on rough terrain. It can lower the vehicle for easier entry and exit or raise it for off-road situations. Combined with magnetic ride control, which adjusts shock absorber stiffness in real time, the Yukon Denali delivers a surprisingly smooth ride for such a large vehicle. Handling is also better than you'd expect from a full-size SUV. While you'll never confuse it with a sporty crossover, the Denali feels planted and composed even on winding roads. The steering is direct, and the suspension tuning strikes a balance between comfort and control. For families who want a vehicle that can handle long road trips in comfort while also being capable in bad weather or light off-road scenarios, this SUV checks a lot of boxes. Of course, performance today also ties into efficiency, and while a big V8 isn't going to sip fuel like a hybrid, GMC has added cylinder deactivation technology to improve fuel economy. On the highway, you can expect around 20 miles per gallon, while city driving brings it closer to 14 miles per gallon. These numbers aren't groundbreaking, but they're competitive for this segment. It's worth noting that GMC may eventually expand the Yukon lineup with hybrid or electrified options, though the Denali continues to focus on delivering traditional power for now. Now let's talk about pricing, because the Denali trim has always been positioned as the luxury flagship of the Yukon lineup. For the 2026 model year, the GMC Yukon Denali starts at around $80,000, depending on configuration. If you opt for four-wheel drive, larger wheels, or the advanced suspension package, that price can climb quickly toward $90,000. Fully loaded with every available feature, including the extended Denali Ultimate package, the Yukon can push past the $95,000 mark. That might sound like a lot, but it's important to consider what you're getting. GMC is targeting buyers who want Escalade-level luxury without quite reaching into Cadillac pricing territory. Inside, the Yukon Denali offers premium leather seating, open-pore wood accents, and a large infotainment display that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You also get a 14-speaker Bose audio system, rear seat entertainment options, and a suite of driver assistance technologies like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. For families, the Denali's interior flexibility is a huge selling point. With 3 rows of seating and available second-row captain's chairs, you can configure it to carry up to 8 passengers comfortably. Cargo space is generous, with over 122 cubic feet of maximum storage when the seats are folded flat. Even with all rows in place, you still have plenty of room for luggage, groceries, or sports gear. So, does the performance and luxury of the 2026 GMC Yukon Denali justify its price tag? That really depends on your needs. If you want a powerful, spacious, and well-appointed SUV that can handle everything from family road trips to towing heavy loads, the Denali delivers in every category. While it's certainly not cheap, it competes strongly with other premium full-size SUVs like the Lincoln Navigator, Jeep Grand Wagoneer, and even entry-level trims of the Cadillac Escalade. What sets the Yukon Denali apart is its balance. It's rugged enough to handle utility tasks, luxurious enough to impress passengers, and refined enough for everyday driving. GMC has struck a sweet spot for buyers who want capability without going overboard on price. In summary, the 2026 GMC Yukon Denali continues to carry the torch as one of the most well-rounded full-size SUVs on the market. Its V8 powertrain ensures strong performance, its advanced suspension delivers comfort, and its interior offers true premium quality. With a starting price of around $80,000, it's a serious investment, but one that makes sense for families and professionals looking for a mix of strength, space, and style. That's our detailed look at the performance and price of the 2026 GMC Yukon Denali. If you're in the market for a luxury SUV that doesn't compromise on capability, this is definitely one to keep on your radar. Thanks for watching Autumn VIP. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our in-depth reviews of the latest cars and SUVs. Drop a comment below and let us know, do you think the Yukon Denali is worth its price, or would you look at something like the Escalade, Navigator, or Grand Wagoneer instead? We'd love to hear your thoughts.